hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about using ginger as medicine. Now when I say or I talk about using foods as medicine, this doesn't mean you replace the medication that's given by your doctors with the food I'm telling you to eat. What I mean when I say food can be medicine is food can work as medicine. And in the long run, if you continue to eat the right foods, maintain the right lifestyle, like quality sleep, maintaining your emotional wellness, your movement and your exercise, eventually your symptoms get better. And as you address the root cause of the problem with lifestyle, your levels start to get better and your own doctor will reduce your medication and eventually get you off your medication. You want to be careful when doctors give you a medicine and just blindly tell you, hey, be on this medicine for a lifetime. They don't even make an attempt to educate you on lifestyle and tell you that you can get better. You want to be careful of that. So when we say ginger is medicine, why? Because medical science tells us today that ginger has over 115 different constituents, over 14 different bioactives that play a role in diseases from Alzheimer's right up to simple gut issues. Everything we talk when we say food can be used as medicine or a particular food like ginger can help you therapeutically with health problems. It is based on science. It is based on research, and all you need to do is smartly use it the right way. And when you learn more about ginger today, one thing, it doesn't mean that by taking more ginger, your problems will disappear. The body requires small amounts of everything. Just because salads are healthy doesn't mean if we eat more salads, we get healthier. It's the opposite, in fact. You got to eat how much your body requires. And it's the same thing with ginger. So number one, what fascinates us and the medical community in science about ginger is the bioactive called gingerol that is found in ginger that plays a role in the most deadliest cancers, to Alzheimer's, to diabetes, to hypertension, to common colds and coughs. Ginger plays a huge role in colds and coughs. We know this in Ayurveda, we know this in naturopathy, we know this in day-to-day life. That if you have a cold, if you have a cough, if you have a lot of mucus buildup and chest congestion, using ginger in your food can be therapeutic. You can take fresh ginger, you can peel it, a 1-inch piece of ginger, cut it into fine bits, and you can boil it in water. You can make a simple ginger tea. Once the ginger tea is made, you can add a teaspoon of raw honey to it. If you want to make it sweet, or you want it to be given to a child who may not like the taste of ginger, or you may not like the taste of ginger. But that gingerol extracted in its bioactive form in that tea, in that herbal concoction, is powerful for your colds, it's powerful for coughs, it's powerful for congestion. You can have ginger in different ways. If you don't have fresh ginger, you can use ginger powder. And I recommend that every household has a bottle of ginger powder. This can be used literally as a medicine and as an anti-inflammatory for many things. In fact, in yesterday's video, when we spoke about apple cider vinegar, one of the ingredients in the apple cider vinegar was a pinch of dry ginger powder. Now, of course, use vitamin C. What is vitamin C? Common sense. If ginger doesn't suit you, don't do it. As simple as that. If it suits you, use it. If it doesn't suit you, don't do that. Nausea. A lot of people wake up with nausea in the morning. A lot of people feel nauseous when they're traveling in cars, when they're climbing up mountains, high altitude. So a lot of mountain climbers actually carry pieces of ginger with them. They cut fresh ginger and they smell it. The bioactives can actually help you reduce nausea. It's great for morning sickness. Women who are pregnant, women who are going through difficult pregnancies and they have a lot of morning sickness can benefit from gingerol found in ginger through a simple ginger tea, or by adding fresh ginger to their foods. It's as simple as that. You add too much of ginger, it could make you acidic. It could create a burning sensation in your stomach. So everything in moderation. You need to start by experimenting. Okay, this much of ginger suits me. If I have too much, it's too spicy, it's not suiting me. So it helps you with morning sickness and nausea, arthritis. Ginger is playing a massive role. That's why a lot of nutraceutical companies and even pharmaceutical companies are using bioactive extracts of ginger in their arthritis medicines. So whether it's rheumatoid arthritis, whether it's osteoarthritis, ginger is a powerful anti-inflammatory. If you want to reduce pain, you need to be on an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. Anything that can reduce chronic inflammation will reduce your pain. So now if you have arthritis, you can't try ginger for 1 day, 2 days, and 3 days and say, it's not working, I'm not going to do it. Our studies show us that it takes 8 to 10 weeks of being consistent with the consumption of ginger that can actually start to help you to reduce pain. In fact, in many cases, in many studies, ginger, the effects of ginger extracts are now being compared with NSAIDs, which are your non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. It can work almost the same, but since it's nature, it takes a little more time than anything which is made as a chemical. Migraines. Migraines can have different causes. You could be dehydrated, you could be allergic to the sun, you could be constipated, you could have a deficiency of magnesium, vitamin D3, B12, many causes for migraines. But whatever your root cause is, try to find it. Ginger plays a huge role. So you may want to add ginger to your food. You may want to make a ginger tea with a little bit of ginger powder boiled in water. You can add any other ingredient that you want, but the base is ginger. You can have the apple cider vinegar brew that we spoke about yesterday that also has ginger. If you look at certain cultures around the world, like the Japanese, they start their meals off with raw ginger. Why? Raw ginger is excellent for indigestion problems. When you have ginger right before your meals, or you can shred a little bit of ginger and put it on your salads, it basically stimulates your digestive enzymes and your stomach acid, which can further help you to break down your food. So if you have a lot of problems with indigestion, ginger, the consumption of ginger can be therapeutic for you. But again, try it. Sometimes ginger makes people acidic. Sometimes ginger creates heat in your body. So if it's not working for you, don't do it. For everyone else, coming down to hypertension and diabetes. In fact, there's a warning. There is a warning that if you are consuming ginger to treat your diabetes and your hypertension, be careful that your levels don't go too low. Be careful that you don't go into hypotension, where your blood pressure actually goes too low, or you don't go into hypoglycemic, where your blood sugar levels go too low. It comes with that warning, which is a good thing. That means it works. So with my regular consumption of ginger in my diet, before my meal or after my meal, I would prefer both before my meal with my salads, or if I'm doing it 1 hour after my meals, in the form of a ginger tea, an herbal concoction. You can just boil ginger, fresh ginger. You can add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cardamom. That's up to you. But this is the way you would consume it. It can help you with your blood sugar levels. Now, if you think you can reverse your diabetes and your high blood pressure by only having ginger but not changing your lifestyle, you are highly mistaken. There is no magic spice in the world that will work alone. It's meant to work as a mechanism. It can add value if you also do the rest. You got to get the fundamentals right, which is your overall nutrition, your exercise, your sleep, and your emotional wellness. Cancer. And this is the research that fundamentally intrigues me, because our specialty is cancer, our specialty is integrative oncology. So we're constantly looking at how we can make the side effects of chemotherapy better, radiation, how we can improve and rebuild the body of a patient going through cancer. And ginger comes up all the time. Gingerol. It's been literally compared to some of the most powerful treatments. So how do you get ginger into your diet when you're suffering from cancer? Because it plays a huge role. It is classified as an anti-cancer spice. So it also plays a role in prevention, as well as when you have the condition. Your gut health, because it helps you with indigestion. It's great for your gut. Having a little bit of raw ginger before your meals can play a massive role in improving your overall gut health. Now, during your period cycle, for women and young girls, if you have painful menstrual cycles, having a little bit of raw ginger tea or raw ginger to your food can actually help you with the pain. So if you're going through your cycle right now and you have pain, you may want to try experimenting with a little bit of ginger. Some people like to chew raw ginger. Now, you may like that. For some people, it could be very pungent for you. So if it is too pungent, you don't have to chew it raw. Take a pinch of raw ginger powder, boil it in water, make a tea, or add some fresh ginger to your food. There are so many recipes, whether you're vegetarian or non-vegetarian. In all of your stir fries, add some grated fresh ginger, stir fry it at the beginning or add it at the end, and it's fantastic for you. Alzheimer's, also known as type 3 diabetes. Ginger plays a very important role. Very important role to get ginger in the form of ginger powder or fresh ginger into their diet. Is it going to reverse the Alzheimer's? No. Can it help the process of adding quality to the patient's life, relief, and making it better? Absolutely yes. Where medicine fails, nature always has something to give you. The problem is people try to compare nature with allopathy. You're never supposed to compare them. Allopathy has a different mechanism that it works on. Nature has a completely different mechanism. How do you integrate them together? While I'm taking my diabetic medication, how can I also get ginger and lifestyle into my life so that it starts to get better, so I can reduce my medication the right way after a while? And this is the power of ginger, something that's literally inexpensive. It should be in the kitchen of everyone's home because it can literally be used as a medicine. Literally. So if it suits you, do it. If it doesn't, as simple as that. The only tweak that you need to make is add more ginger to your food. If you're not doing it, or keep a bottle of ginger powder and add it. Make a simple herbal concoction. Sometimes I do a green tea and I sprinkle a little bit of ginger powder on it if I don't have time to peel fresh ginger. So there are so many different ways that you can. And that's why things like homemade ginger cookies, if you make them, make the cookie a little healthier by adding some spices to it. There are so many ways to be creative, but you want to add ginger because it is anti-inflammatory. Why do we keep focusing on anti-inflammatory? Because inflammation, chronic inflammation, is the #1 root cause of every single disease that exists out there. Cancer, inflammatory disease. Diabetes, inflammatory disease. Most gut issues, inflammatory conditions. So you got to treat inflammation the right way, and ginger is one of many, many different foods and spices that you can use to enhance your lifestyle. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.